Good morning. Welcome to 49ers in 5, your daily update on everything happening with the team that you need to know. I'm Rob Stats Guerrera. Today is Tuesday, December 26th, 2023. Here's what's happening with your San Francisco 49ers. Well, I hope your holiday was good because the nightcap was an absolute disaster. The 49ers turned the ball over 5 times and gave up more than 100 yards in penalties in an ugly 33-19 loss to the Baltimore Ravens. Brock Purdy threw a career-high 4 interceptions and left the game with a stinger, a shoulder injury. The Ravens punted on their first possession and then did not punt again until the fourth quarter of the game. Kyle Shanahan, what do you tell your team after a performance like that?
We played a good team, didn't play our best football today, and that's what happens. We lost a game that we really wanted to win. We knew this was a big one. Our guys are real disappointed tonight. They should be. But when it comes down to it, we're still in the same situation that we were before the game started, and we got to take care of our business, and that's why it's all right to be upset tonight. We put a lot into that and didn't get out of it what we expected to. But we got to make sure we're ready for Washington when they come back on Wednesday, and coaches will be in there tomorrow, but a short week will keep them away and make sure we got a game plan ready for them on Wednesday.
Yes, that is absolutely the right message in this one. The game stinks. Obviously, it's no fun and nobody wants to go through that, but everything the 49ers want is still in front of them. Remember, if they win the last 2 games of the year, they are the number 1 seed, and there's nothing anybody else can do about it. Handle your business against Washington. Handle your business against the Rams in Week 18. You're the number 1 seed. You get the bye week. And you're probably the Super Bowl favorite at that point. Now, Brock Purdy, 4 interceptions, as we said. You missed on some throws. You did not play your best football. How do you bounce back from this?
We have some opportunities coming up, and we still got 2 games left in the regular season before we get in the playoffs. And so for me, trying to look at the big picture of what we're trying to do, what our team goals are. But at the same time, man, I have to look myself in the mirror and ask myself why or how that happened and why I made those decisions. And so our team came ready to play. And, for me to make some decisions like that, it pains me, and it's not fair to these guys. So I have to realize that and understand that, and I have to get better for my team.
Clearly, Brock's play was not ideal by any stretch of the imagination, but let's just keep a little perspective. He's got 24 career starts in the regular season. He's a very young player. He got outsmarted last night. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Guess what? That happens to every quarterback. Every quarterback, even the great ones. Tom Brady had 6 games with 4 interceptions in his career. Peyton Manning had 6 games with 4 interceptions. Peyton even had a game with 6 interceptions in it. Dan Marino, 2 games with 4 picks. Drew Brees, same thing. Even Joe Montana once had a 4 interception game. This happens to everyone. The NFL is hard and the defenses get paid too. So let's just keep a little perspective if we can. Brock would go on to say he needs to be better. He needs to take care of the football, and he needs to do better when he's had some struggles early. He's got to just stay disciplined. Don't try to force it and check it down. That was a very revealing comment, and we'll see if he can keep that in check the rest of the way. We always give you one thing to read, one thing to watch, and one thing you might have missed. One thing to read on this Tuesday, grades. I will have the grades up on goldstandardniners.com. This just in, there's not going to be a bunch of good ones. That's what happens when you lose like the 49ers lost. One thing to watch, as always, injuries. Trent Williams, Aaron Banks, as I said, Brock Purdy, all left the game due to injury. Niners were running a Swiss cheese offensive line by the end of it. Spencer Burford was playing tackle. It was ugly. So we will have to wait and see how this shapes up for the 49ers injury-wise. And like we said, they need to win at Washington. They should win at Washington, but it is a short week, so keep an eye on the health of the 49ers. One thing you may have missed, congratulations, Christian McCaffrey. This just in, he's still good. 102 rushing yards, 28 receiving yards. That is a franchise record. 8 straight games with 100 or more yards from scrimmage. An incredible season continues for McCaffrey. Unfortunately, last night, it came in a loss. That's a wrap on today's 49ers in 5. Please rate, review, and follow the Gold Standard Podcast Network. Like and subscribe to the YouTube channel as well. We are live every single weekday. I'll be live with Jason Aponte, 8 a.m. Pacific time, bright and early, right after your Christmas holiday. We'll break down the loss. We'll look ahead to Washington, maybe respond to some injury news, although I doubt we'll have it that early, but you never know. Anyway, please join us for that. If you click the little bell, you'll get notified every time we go live, not just today. I'm Rob Stats Guerrera. We'll talk later today.